Governor Ron DeSantis' ongoing feud with Disney is heating up. The governor is now threatening to impose taxes on the company's hotels and tolls on roads leading to the park.
Well, now some are asking if that would affect families visiting Disney World more than the company itself. CBS News Miami's Gabriela Arzola is in the newsroom with more on that story. Gabby.
Yeah, there's a lot to get to. So this is something that Florida politics has never seen before. And now Governor Ron DeSantis is making comments that may make it even more expensive for folks to visit the happiest place on earth.
Now there's a new sheriff in town. We've taken away their self-governing status. There's a lot of little back and forth going on now with the state taking control, but rest assured, you ain't seen nothing yet.
For context, Reedy Creek is a special purpose governmental unit that exists solely for Walt Disney World. Now, over the years, they've had control over drainage, building permits, and even the fire department on and around Disney property. Essentially, Disney had its own version of government, but the folks on that board were also Disney employees. So when Disney took a hard stance against the governor's parental rights and education bill, also known as Don't Say Gay, DeSantis made it his mission to take down the board.
And I think Disney has always viewed itself as being exempt from that constitutional process. Well, those days are over.
So when Governor DeSantis worked to oust those members, the board made a deal with the theme park that gives Walt Disney World full governmental control. Specific projects and construction rules are approved for the next 30 years. And the overall power of the board is essentially stripped until, quote, the 21 years after the death of the last survivor of the descendants of King Charles III, King of England, who are currently alive. That's an old British legal tactic apparently chosen since DeSantis called Disney the corporate kingdom. So even though Reedy Creek has a new board appointed by DeSantis, they can't do much.
My first reaction is that he just needs to take the L and move on. Walt Disney World outsmarted Governor Ron DeSantis, and now he's just big mad.
State Representative Anna Eskamani says there's no doubt that Reedy Creek needed to be reviewed, but she says the governor only wanted to bring them down because of their overt opposition over the Don't Say Gay bill.
If he wants to truly hold corporations accountable, the best thing to do is to close corporate tax loophole.
This week, Governor DeSantis said he wanted to impose more taxes for Disney hotels and more tolls around the property. Eskamani says that would only hurt Floridians.
Because when you raise taxes, especially use taxes on hotels or roads, those are paid by the consumer, not paid for by the corporation. So it's not even going to do what.
So right now, nothing is in stone just yet, but there could be new legislation written at any time, given that Tallahassee is still in session. So right now, Reedy Creek